Yeah. What's everybody fighting for? Why can't people help people? That's the question.
Oh my gosh, it's people helping people!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another amazing episode of People Helping People. I hope everybody is having an amazing day. We've had a lot of great guests on the show as we've been doing our 30 by 30. That's 30 live shows in 30 days. And we are on day number 11. So we're cooking right along. And for those of you that are just tuning in and missed yesterday's or the day before, or maybe the day before, I got super sick because I started the keto diet. Well, I started the carnivore diet. And so yesterday I just was completely upside down because of the keto flu. When your body adjusts from running on carbs to fats, it can be really tough on the system. So I was sick as a dog and we pulled it off though. We didn't miss a day and I am so stoked because we're back again today for day 11 of 30. We're over 1/3 of the way done with our goal, our mission. And I'm super excited. You know, this whole thing has been so great and you guys are going to be blown away with the guests that we have coming up. I've done quite a bit of outreach and had a lot of people reach out to me as well. And I am just in awe the amount of support and love that this show has been bringing. And I'm really excited to share it with you guys. So this coming week, later this week, and early next week, we have some incredible guests that are going to be on and for the rest of the month as well. And if you're just joining us, welcome in, everybody. Rich E. Hey, Rich, dude, this one's for you, man. You're always here. I appreciate you. You know, people that are showing up day after day and they're in the comments. I really, really sincerely appreciate you guys. And Rich E., he says, good evening, AJ. Hope you had a good day also. You know, I did have a good day. We woke up this morning, my girl and I, and, we started off the morning with a little bit of coffee. It was incredible. And she makes like a keto-friendly soft top for the coffee. So basically, it's just some heavy whipping cream. So it's a good amount of fat, which is good for me. I need all the fat I can get. And a scoop of 0-carb protein, vanilla protein. Then you can add your creatine in there if you're taking that as well. But then you whip that up and you put that over the top of your coffee. And so I am a happy man because she is getting down in the kitchen with all kinds of new things. So it's been great. Oh, Kayla, speaking of the wonderful Kayla Coffee, there she is. She says, I love you. Kayla, I love you too. And it's really wild. You know, I spent the last 7 or 8 years single, and I didn't realize how much noise I had in my head. And having a girl like Kayla in my life has really silenced a lot of noise in my head, and it's given me a lot of direction. And you know, I'm just so grateful because we're working as a team out here. We're working as a unit. We have goals as two people working together to have a common goal. And, she's putting her best foot forward. I'm putting my best foot forward. If she slips, I catch her. If I slip, she's got my back. So, I'm really excited too, because she's got her art studio that she's in right now that we spent the last, couple months dialing in for her to do art full time. And she's out there right now, just like revamping her Instagrams and, old TikToks and just crushing it in the social media game. So I'll be really excited to show you guys her artwork that she's going to be putting together. As of right now, she's coming up with a new collection, which we're going to be announcing on the show, and I cannot wait. And eventually, we're going to have a full screen for her to just show her art all day long. So if you guys jump in the live stream, she's going to be up in the corner doing artwork, and then you can join in on her live stream if you want to interact with her while she's painting and doing fun things like that. So, you know, it's been such a fun endeavor. And I want to say too, is like, I made this commitment of 30 by 30 live shows in 30 days. And I didn't realize, you know, it is a full-time job, which is, I'm okay with that. You know, I do own a car rental agency. We run that full-time as well, but this is a full-time job. There's the guest outreach. There's, you know, setting up everything for the show prior to the show. You know, you have to come up with titles, good descriptions, making sure that the guests you have on are, you know, they got good sound and good Wi-Fi, and you got to make sure all your ducks are in a row. And then you hit end, lights are off, you're putting everything away, but then you have an hour-long show that you got to cut down and clip. Then you have the social media aspect of that. So you're in there, you're clipping stuff up, and man, getting this keto flu and being upside down the way I was, I got some catching up to do, to say the least. I took the day off yesterday. I mean, we were here, we were streaming, but I did not do any of the clipping that I was going to do. I didn't do a lot of the background work that I was going to do. And now it's doubling down and it's piling up, and I'm excited to take on the challenge. But I think that that's an important note to touch on is, you know, if you have something that you're aspiring to build and grow, you have to realize that every day is not going to be the best. You try and put your best foot forward and wake up and get your mind right to go ahead and take on what you need to take on. But understand that just because you don't check every box of your checklist off that day, it's okay. It's okay. And I'm a perfectionist, so it is tough sometimes. But, you know, I'm trying to give myself grace, not beat myself up about having to take a day off because I was sick. But I still brought you guys a live stream, and we had an incredible interview with Teresa Vanderveer, which was so good. She dropped so many gems. She just is a whole book of wisdom, and I could sit and talk to her for hours and hours and hours. So it was a really good stream and a really good time. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Rich says, good evening, Kayla. And that's great. I love the fact that people are popping in here and recognizing names, and, you know, nothing makes me happier than knowing that there's a little community that we're building here. I think today I want to dive into some music because we haven't done that in a little while. We for sure are getting demonetized, which is totally fine. But I want to play some of my music. You know, I've been producing music for 20 some odd years. I feel like we are building momentum here as far as our viewership and people getting involved, as you know, with the discussions and everything else. So I figured it'd be a good time to double back and show some of my music that I've produced over the past 20 years. So let's go ahead. And this stream is going to be a little bit different, you guys. I am really just going to sit here and talk to you. So if you guys have something you want to share, if you have, you know, if you have some struggles that you're going through, leave it in the comments. If you have some successes that you want to talk about, let's leave it in the comments. Let's talk about it. I want to give people their flowers. I want to help people through some tough times if we need to. So I really want to open the lines to the viewers today and get y'all's feedback. I'd love to hear about what you guys have going on. And, you know, again, we're learning as we go. And I'm really excited to show you guys the house again, because on that live stream, we lost sound for like, I don't know, 20 minutes as I'm walking through the house. But I learned, no, did I ever? I learned that you can't have your phone on Bluetooth because it was connected to my soundboard as I was walking around the house. So we totally lost sound. But prior to getting into some music, I really want to open up and, let's see here. Kayla Coffee Studio says, checklists have been beating me up too. Thank you for reminding me to give myself grace. Yes. And she's the organized one out of the two of us. So she's been making checklists for us both. And we're both perfectionists. So it can be tough, when you're looking at that whole sheet of things that you need to get done for the day. And maybe you get two of the main things done. And maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I'm reminding myself right now is that I put the things that absolutely have to be done at the top, the mandatories, cannot skip today. Then below that, put everything else. If there's little stuff around the house that needs done, put that stuff below it. So yeah, thanks for tapping in there. But before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank our sponsors. We have people that are supporting people, helping people. So let's go ahead and shout those guys out. They are not only amazing people that are doing great in the community, but they are, I'm lucky enough to be able to call them my friends. So let's dive into the first advertiser that we have with people helping people. And this is carsfortucson.org. These guys are really doing God's work. And I say that every time because I truly, truly mean it. I've been in positions where I needed a vehicle. I needed to pay for a car repair, and it was more than I could afford. So carsfortucson.org is there for you. They are helping people that are hindered financially. One car repair can create a powerful ripple effect. For a low-income family struggling with housing, a reliable vehicle means they can hold onto their jobs, access childcare, and avoid spiraling into homelessness. Cars for Tucson understands this. They exist to provide affordable, sometimes free critical car repairs to ensure that these families stay connected to their livelihoods and their homes. Their goal is to give away vehicles as well. Be a part of the positive ripple effect. Your donation helps prevent homelessness one car or one repair at a time. Visit carsfortucson.org to learn more and give today. Again, that's carsfortucson.org. We are such a proud sponsor, or proud representative of Cars for Tucson. You guys rock. You guys roll. And let's dive into the next one here. This episode of People Helping People Live is sponsored by T-Town Boxing, Tucson's home for boxing, kickboxing, and recovery classes for all ages. T-Town Boxing isn't just a gym. It's a community where you can build confidence, discipline, lifelong skills, whether you're stepping into the ring for the first time or sharpening your techniques. From kids to adults, beginners to experienced fighters, T-Town Boxing offers a space to grow, train, and challenge yourself. So, if you're ready to push your limits and join an amazing community, reach out to T-Town Boxing on Instagram at instagram.com/T-Town Boxing or their website, boxingtucson.com. Again, instagram.com/T-Town Boxing or their website, boxingtucson.com. Back to the show. We proudly have T-Town Boxing on our team. And man, they really do it all. If you just want to box, if you want to get some fitness in, they have recovery classes. They got kickboxing. Go check it out. They're right downtown. Tell them People Helping People sent you in. Those are our guys. They are part of our community, and we appreciate you guys. But like I said, I'm asking you guys, what has been your big, oh my goodness, I cannot talk today. I'm still struggling with this keto flu, you guys. But we're here. We're making it happen. What has been your guys' big successes for the week? I want to hear what you guys have going on in your lives. Tell me what's been filling up your cup. What's been making you feel joy, pride, passion, whatever it is, let me know in the comments. And again, today we're going to double back on some of my old music. I have been producing music for, the better half of 15 to 20 years now. And, I don't think I've played any of my music for this audience in a long time, since I first started the show, really. So being that we do not have a guest on today, I think it'd be a great day to just dive into some tunage. And I hope you guys like what you hear. And if you don't, let me know. I want to know. I want to know if you like it. I want to know if you hate it. If you're bobbing your head and you're enjoying it, let's hear about it. And if there's something about it you don't like, let's hear it. So in any event, let's dive right in. Let me just add this to the screen. There we go. We're jumping over to my YouTube channel, People Helping People Live. And this song is called Take a Chance. Hold on. Let me put myself down in the corner here. There we go. This song is called Take a Chance. And it's interesting because hold on. Okay. I'll preface the song before we dive in. This song is called Take a Chance. And, growing up, a few things that I utilized to escape were my guitar, the piano, singing, and also my longboard. Those were the ways that I got away from the noise. If I ever needed a moment to myself, I'd grab a guitar, and that was my therapist. So for a long time, my music was so freaking sad because I didn't have anybody to talk to. So this song, though, kind of embodies everything. It is, you'll hear the verses are kind of dark, and the chorus is kind of the bright side of the darkness, right? So there's a little bit of a light and dark dichotomy in this song. And then the video is what I do to escape from all of it, which is riding a longboard. So I had this dream of me riding my electric board, and it goes like 25 miles an hour. I had this dream of me riding my electric board while somebody's driving in front of me and filming, while I'm doing, I'm dubbing over my own song, doing a music video with my shirt flowing in the wind and dancing around, because that was my escapism. So that's a little backstory on Take a Chance. And we're going to go ahead and take a listen to it. And I hope you guys enjoy. Let me pop over there real quick to the YouTubes. Welcome to anybody that's joining us. We're going to take a listen to some of my tunage. And I hope you guys like it. This is Take a Chance by yours truly.
Very dramatic flow. Right. Here, give me some. Just start singing for me.
Look how young I am.
Yep.
Let me take you to the other side, 'cause the moment it feels so right. And I know, don't wanna let this go. No, let me get a chance to blow your mind. Though you know you gotta take a chance to get to know mine. Yeah, 'cause I know, I ain't gonna let this go. No.
Even though I know you care, you carry some baggage, I fear. Someday that baggage might tear, exposing your trash everywhere. But that wasn't part of the plan. You were blatantly holding his hand. Now I'm feeling like less of a man. I was trying to tell you I'm a fan. I ain't a fan no more. Whoa. I ain't a fan no more. Oh. I ain't a fan no more. Oh, I ain't a fan no more.
Let me take you to the other side, 'cause the moment it feels so right. And I know, don't wanna let this go. No. Let me get a chance to blow your mind. Though you know you gotta take a chance to get to know mine. Yeah, 'cause I know, I ain't gonna let this go. No.
I've been living in inception. Man, she's so deceptive. Now I'm filled with this aggression.
life lessons that I didn't see were coming. And I hit the ground running, nah, nah, nah. You find yourself with someone else. I blame myself. You know, good for my health. You've created this hell. Let me take you to the other side. Cause the moment it feels so right. And I know, don't wanna let this go. No, no, no. Let me get a chance to blow your mind. Though you know you gotta take a chance to get to know mine. Yeah, cause I know I ain't gonna let this go. No, no, no. Let this go. Let this go. Let this go. Let this go. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Take a chance. Man, that just watching that video, for one, I think that was 7 or 8 years ago. Let me take a look. Let me take a look when that was posted. It's been a while. Let's see here. I see all your guys' comments. I'm going to get to those here in just a moment. When was that uploaded? Let's see. That was 4 years ago. Wow. A lot has changed in 4 years. You can see I was real skinny, still bouncing back from getting sick. Yeah, gosh, totally different man now. You know, I've rebuilt my life in a beautiful way. And man, I was hurting at that time, but I really just wanted to get some music out. That's really what mattered to me. I was just like, gosh, I got things to say. I got ways to say it, so let's get after it. But I appreciate everybody that's joining in right now. And Lars Ward, I see your comment. Let's go ahead and pull that up here. I asked everybody that's in the stream for their big successes of the week. If you guys had anything that's going on in your life, you know, and maybe some struggles too. If you have anything that's going on, go ahead and share with us. This episode is for us. It's for the people to open a little bit of communication here. Lars Ward says, it's been a rough week at work. Just stuff like mechanical breakdowns and other employees not showing up. Oof. Isn't that the worst? I mean, just show up. Just show up. Especially, I mean, you're working in construction. So you have to have X amount of bodies and able to be able to do your work. So that's, yeah. So production has gone down. Oh, sorry guys. Hold on. My computer's giving me a notification here. Okay. So, and he says, so production has gone down, but a great mentor said to me, do what you can, and that's all you can do. Ooh. Yeah. Amen to that. And for us perfectionists, that's so much easier said than done. I mean, God. Yeah, just do what you can, and that's all you can do. That's a good little piece of wisdom right there. Thanks, Pops. I appreciate that. What you don't get done today, you can do tomorrow. He says, love this song. Thank you, man. Thank you. And yeah, don't stress over things you can't control, right? That's super important. And I really have to remind myself of that all the freaking time. Because, man, there's a lot of outside forces trying to, you know, take me down consistently, especially with this business. You know, I just had one of my original vehicles in the car rental fleet totaled. I had another vehicle that just got towed from Illinois. And so now I've got a totaled vehicle that's just chilling in the side yard over there. There's, you know, the person had full coverage, but we're waiting on police reports and blah, blah, blah. So, you know, don't sweat things you can't control. So those things are out of my control. So I'm going to do what I can to stay positive about the situation, right? Kayla Coffee Studio says, I love it already. Thank you. That is a fun one. I like watching the video too. Like I said, it's really just a throwback, a little time capsule. And Kathy McCarter says, great song, one of my favorites of yours. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I've really enjoyed making that song. And it's funny because after I made it, I was like, there's no way. Like, I don't know. How do I top that? Like, that's okay. Hang it up. We did it. And I kind of feel that way about a lot of music. Sometimes I'm like, shit, I shouldn't have made that because I don't know how I'm going to do anything else. Cody Leitner says, dirty head sounding. Dude, that's a real, that's a real compliment. I appreciate that. And dirty heads are dope. Yeah, I'd like to see them live too. Cody Leitner says, Baker Creek. Bro, that was in front of your old house. So Cody Leitner, by the way, him and I went to high school together, and I've known him for, 20 years now? It's crazy to even say that. I don't know, man. 20 years. But that was right in front of your house. That last scene, right before I was like, there's a scene where I almost ate shit on the longboard, and then we turned down your street. So, gosh, what is the name of that school that's right there? But anyways, that was down your street. And yeah, Cody and I used to jam out together all the time. I was just telling Kayla last night that we'd sit there for like 4 hours playing 3 chords just over and over and over and over. Good times. Good times. Kayla Coffee Studio says, fave. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Angela Coffee says, this is great. Love it. Thank you, Angela. I hope you're doing good. I know you're on a journey right now. Cody Leitner, we see you out there. Alex Daniel Perez says, great jam. Thank you, brother. Like I said, you guys can give me bad feedback too. Give me some constructive criticism, if you will. But if you guys are digging it, man, that means a lot. Oh, Cody, yes. Don't sweat the petty, pet the sweaty. That's it right there. Dude, I hear your dad saying that. Didn't you have a sticker that said that on it or something? I mean, I remember you saying that all the time. That's awesome. Freaking throwback right there. Rich E says, pain in the ass trying to figure out what bills to pay and ones that have to wait. Been out of work since September due to medical issues. I'm just doing what little I can with what I have. Oh, man, I feel your pain, Rich. I just really appreciate you coming in and sharing that with us. The goal is someday to get this show to a point where we can really help people. And we're building out that web. We're building out that network of individuals that are here to help. And I hope that, you have an abundance mindset going forward, not just enough to get by, but Teresa Vanderveer and myself were talking about this last night on the show about envisioning and seeing whatever it is in your life that you would like to have happen in playing that on replay and trying to rewire your brain. Because, man, I don't know about you guys, but my self-talk sometimes is absolute trash. And sometimes that's what keeps me where I'm at and doesn't let me invite in abundance. And I've been homeless 3 times over, and it's just because I was always too prideful to ask for help. So, Rich, if hopefully maybe someday we can get to a point where we can help you out. And we're lucky enough to be sponsored by people like Cars for Tucson, carsfortucson.org, where if you have car troubles and things like that, like they are giving those things to people that are in financial crisis out cheap. So I hope that there's more people that join the show that can help people like yourself. And so, nothing but love to you, Rich. And thank you for sharing that and being with us. And you say, Rich says, and great song. I really like the vibe. Awesome. Thanks, man. Cody Leitner. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Rich, says, I've been through worse. I learned a long time ago not to put myself down. Good. Holy smokes, is that a good lesson to learn? And I'm still working on that every single day. We had a whole episode on here about giving yourself grace. And that's so much easier said than done. You know, it's a constant practice. So I hope that everybody out there that's going through some strife of whatever kind, you know, that you can look yourself in the mirror and give yourself some grace. And like the song says, Rich says, and like the song says, once you hit rock bottom, you can only look up. Yeah, man. I mean, there's only one way to build once it's all stripped from you, right? Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, you guys, I think we're going to dive into one more little tasty jam here that I hope y'all appreciate. I'm kind of going back through my old catalog and seeing what I got, seeing what's even worth showing. And before I play this next one, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of backstory because this was a really interesting song, not only to produce, but to shoot the music video for. The song I'm about to play is called Control. Now, I wrote this ballad on the piano, and all I had was the verses, and you'll hear it. Every time I see you, I go. Anyways, I wrote this ballad on the piano, and I decided to take it over to the studio there, and I started recording. And I was playing with different sounds at the time, and so I just started playing with like all these 808s and drums and electronic sounds and just plugging things in and seeing what kind of sounds I could make out of it and what the song would evolve into. And so the song ended up turning into like this EDM cinematic, like you'll hear there's horns in the background. It's like it's like a very cinematic EDM song now with a ballad flair. And you know, I had this dream of creating a music video of me being in a field with a freaking piano that's on fire in the middle of the field. And things just panned out. Like I said, you know, after I got sick, I was like, I'm just going to put out music. I'm just going to put it all out. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to go record videos and just continue to pump it out as much as I can. And so we found this old piano that was due to go to the dump. And we got a moving truck, and shout out to my little sis, Victoria Ward, Jesse McFerrin. Shout out to you. He's no longer with us, but he was there helping. Benjamin Knopf, Benjamin Buttons, the guy that made this shirt right here, Penny and Benny LLC. That's our merchandise guy. If you need merchandise, go see him. But he was there too. So we had a big group of people helping me make this music video. And so we did just that. We got this moving truck. We got a perfect location. And we went out and we set this damn piano on fire. Whew. It was epic. So anyhow, we shot the entire music video. And, you know, I left with all my hair in place. So that was good. And it was an epic adventure. And then I took the video and I was like, you know what? I'm going to test out this iPad. And I edited the entire video on an iPad just to see if I could do it. Now, looking back, I'm not the happiest with the edit, but who cares? Anyways, it's done. So I'm going to show you guys this song. This song is called Control by Alexander J, by your boy. And let's just dive right in here. This is Control by Alexander J. Can you guys hear it okay?
Every time I need you, I go. Every time I see you, I choke. Every time I talk to your ghost, I feel the same love now. No control, no control. I find you wasted time. Now you cry. All alone, never dry. Our worlds collide. Of sacrifice. All control, 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 control. Love I cannot control. Wish I could take back control. So love is in control, control, control. Love I cannot control. Wish I could take back control. So love is in control, control, control. Every time I need you, I go. Every time I see you, I choke. Every time I talk to your ghost, I feel the same love now. No control, no control. I find you wasted time. Now you cry. All alone. We never tried. Our worlds collide. I've sacrificed all control, 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 control. Love I cannot control. Wish I could take back control. So love is in control, control, control.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Man, those nipples be nipping. Sorry, I didn't realize that that one was so risque. Let's see here. Hold on. Okay, let me exit out of that. There we go. Nice. Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun video to put together. And we did like a little release party and had a bunch of people over, and we had DJ set up. And again, when I was on the comeback after getting sick and having my life almost stripped from me, you know, I just wanted to put out all the music that I could as quickly as I could, and yeah, Control, Take a Chance. There's quite a few others. If you guys actually, if you want to listen to my album, I put on an album called No Genre, and it is 15 years of collective music that I have produced. And
I'm keeping
It's-
it rolling here
oops.
with some music.
And it's called No Genre. If you're on Spotify, iTunes, whatever, you can go over there and listen to the entire album. There's songs on there that I've produced for theater plays, which was a wild experience. There's songs on there that I produced with my buddies, just sitting around, like yelling into a little MacBook microphone 15 years ago. There's songs on there that are like hard hip hop. There's songs on there that are rock and roll. So, I mean, the name of the album speaks for itself. It's called No Genre. And let me see if I can show you guys what it looks like, because let me see if I can pull it up real quick, because yeah, there's a big old, let me show you Spotify. Let me see if I can share it. Welcome in, anybody that's just joining us. Welcome into the stream. We're just kind of having a chill time. We're listening to some music. We are interacting with you guys. And thank you so much for being a part of People Helping People here. Rich E says, really liking the way your voice sounds. Got that little bit of growl in it. Yeah, I almost blow a head gasket every time I do it, but I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, man. I think I grew up on rock and roll, so I always enjoyed, straining the living hell out of my voice to hit notes, because that just made me feel like it's got some grit, it's got some rock, and yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. Moonchild 55. I see you out there clapping hands. Thank you. Thank you for that. Welcome in. Brandon Harris. No way. What's happening, man? I haven't seen you in so long. Brandon Harris, he has got the golden voice. That man, when he speaks, everybody around is like, who is that? I mean, he's got the voice, and he does music as well. He goes by your boy B, and dude, we need to collaborate. We need to do something together, because I know every time that we get together, it's like two kindred spirits, like two best friends that don't need any catching up. Just what up? It's like, it's just one of those guys, Brandon Harris, love you, brother. He says, bruh, I need this vibe, a feature on my upcoming album, please. P.S. your boy B. Dude, hit me up. Riz just sent me a song too, and I'm trying so hard to record a verse for him. I've been so stinking busy, but he sent me a really dope track, and I have not had time to record my entire piece, but his portion of that song is so good. It's so good. And so, when you have somebody that's actually slaying a beat and you're jumping in as a feature, you got to bring that same energy. So I'm taking my time with it. And, but yeah, send me some music, bro. Let's do it. I'd be more than happy to record something. Let's see who else is out there. And your boy B says, I remember the first time I met you in the studio years ago, and we went off. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. It was like two best friends that, we must have been best friends in the past life or something, because you are the guy. So I appreciate you for stepping into the stream, man. It's great to see you. 857 Tucson, Damien. I want to give my flowers to Damien real quick from 857 Tucson. It's a Facebook, YouTube, X, Instagram page where he gives real news about Tucson, Arizona. And he just really brings the people what they deserve to hear that's not being shown on the news. So, and he also allows us to go live on 857 Tucson. So we really appreciate you, Damien. He says we need to plan a concert soon. Damien from 857 says, yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Zach and Vanessa here in Tucson, they have the Play Yard. So they have an incredible venue already set up. It's done. It's ready. They got the sound. They've got the full, there's a dance floor. I mean, it's it's a killer spot. So maybe if you guys watching are in the area, well, set up a show and have everybody come out. That would be super fun. Brendan Harris says, if you wouldn't mind, I got a video up on YouTube as well if you need some visuals. Bro, yes. Okay. Go ahead, just tap in. Send me your song. Let's check out your boy B's music right now. I'm definitely down for that. And if anybody in there or in the stream right now that wants to share their music, let's do it. Let's have a little listening party. Let's show some love. But yeah, while Brandon Harris, aka your boy B, gets me that link, we'll continue on with the comments. And thank you guys for joining us too. Rich, yeah, such a good point. Rich E says, so Damien brings us, quote unquote, the rest of the story, so to speak. That's exactly right. I mean, he keeps his ears to the streets, and he's very calculated and critical with the things that he posts. And it's not always going to be perfect, as he would say, but he does take time to vet the stories that are coming in before he puts it out into the world. So yeah, he that's exactly right, Richie. He brings the rest of the story. The news will bring you some heavy hitters, and then he brings you the rest. Awesome. Your boy B, it's called Fool's Paradise. Cool. Let me load that up. Hopefully that's on YouTube. Fool's Paradise. Ya boy B. Hell yeah. Dude, I can't wait to hear this right now. Okay, let me update it real quick. This is what this show's all about, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to show off your boy B's music. And dude, go ahead and shout yourself out too. I'm going to put it on the stream. Just leave us a comment with how people can find you if they want to find your music or whatever. I'm going to put it up on the screen as we listen to your song. All right. But without further ado, let's dive into your boy B's music called Fool's Paradise. Yeah. Dude, the video's already sick.
I need someone like you. Somebody to hold on to through the pouring rain. I need someone like you. Somebody to help me bear the burden of this pain.
It's gonna get way worse before it gets better. It's gonna get way worse before it gets better. Baby girl, you are my shooting star falling down to earth. And I'm gonna treat you like a queen, cause you deserve to be given everything. Moving forward, but I had it all backwards. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, it so attractive. And I'm feeling so depressed. And I'm caught up in the life, ain't got nothing left, my mind ain't right. And I'm calling out for help, this is SOS, my soul is in distress. But on that outside, got that S on my chest. Every day goes colder without her. And I carry it around, it's like a burden on my shoulder. It's heavy on my mind, but I keep my head up, cause somebody's been through worse. I'm the climbing highest mountain to reach the fountain of her. It's gonna get way worse before it gets better. It's gonna get way worse before it gets better. Baby girl, you are my shooting star falling down to earth. And I'm gonna treat you like a queen, cause you deserve to be given everything. You see, Eternal flame always burning, internally my heart hurting, externally like a Spartan. I'm ducking, dodging these demons and stiff arming and all these heathens in opposition. Hit them with the truck, stick in the postseason. On the star, wherever you are, I'm wishing. You're still in the position to carry out on this mission. Rather, you're looking down on me from heaven or you're living. And any given wisdom forever, always a blessing. I need someone. I need someone like you. No one can fill your position. Somebody to help me through pouring rain. It's gonna get way worse before it gets better. It's gonna get way worse before it gets better. Baby girl, you are my shooting star falling down the earth. And I'm gonna treat you like a queen, cause you deserve to be given everything. I need someone. I need someone like you. Somebody to help me through the pouring rain. Someone like you. Help me through.
Come on. Come on. So good. Your boy B. God dang, man. I am impressed. You know, I haven't seen you in a lot of years, my friend, but I'm just glad that you're still. Oh, sorry. I'm just glad that you're out there doing some music still. You know, the main thing that I'm struggling with right now musically is finding beats. I need beats. When I was talking to Riz, he says, yo, hit up your boy B. So I'm glad that we reconnected right now. And I want to get you on the show and talk about that music video. I want to talk about what you're doing and where you're at in life. So if you're up for it, man, go ahead. Shoot me a message on Instagram or Facebook, but at People Helping People Live on Instagram, Facebook, Alexander J. Ward. But bro, that was everything about that. The production, the sound quality, being that I produce as well, I pick things apart. And there was nothing to pick apart. That was just, that was a Hail Mary. Well done. My hat's off to you, sir. God dang, that was great, man. But again, yeah, I'd love to have you on the show. And yeah, if you're making beats, I don't know if you made that beat, but if you're making beats like that, come on. I would be all over it. I would be all over it. I produced a lot of my own music, but that for me is the most lengthy process of sitting down and starting from scratch and making the song from nose to tail. Because of the perfectionist that I am, I'll get stuck on a hi-hat or stuck on a snare or a kick drum for 4 hours and not get anything done. And then after those 4 hours, I can't even hear if it's good or not anymore. So yeah, I need a little bit of a boost. Brandon Harris says, let's make it happen. And yes, I'm making beats as well. God dang, the world is a beautiful place. And I'm glad you're here. And we got to reconnect, brother, because, I mean, everything about that song was just top tier. That was top shelf, man. I appreciate you for sharing that. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody that's been joining us today, I appreciate you guys. And I think this is a record stream. I don't know where everybody's tuning in from, but if you're a fan of the show, please do me a huge favor. Like I said, we're on 11 of 30 live streams in 30 days. I have incredible guests for you guys coming up. I have supermodels. I have hip hop artists. I have actual artists. I have business owners. I have people that have been doing amazing things in the world, and they're going to be here to share as much knowledge, wisdom, and information with you guys as they are with me, because I'm just sitting here trying to stay curious. Check this out. That's all it's about. Just stay curious, ask questions. The more I learn, it feels like the less I know. But I'm going to play one more little tasty jam for you guys. And this one is, let's see if I can find it real quick. This is fun. I really appreciate you guys coming in and being interactive too, coming in and sparking conversation and talking about your days and your struggles and your successes and mindsets like that. That means a lot. And again, we're building momentum. We got people on people out there helping people, and it's a beautiful thing. So this next song I'm going to be playing for you guys is called Moving On. Let's see how long ago we created this video. 7 years ago. Okay, so it's been a minute. So this song is called Moving On. We shot the music video right after the new bridge in Salem, Oregon was built. I walked on that bridge and I saw the lighting. There's these rails going all the way down the bridge that are illuminated. And I was like, whoa, this is a spot for a music video. I called my sister that night and I was like, bring the camera. And this is prior to me getting sick. I barely have any tattoos. I look 100% different than I do now. So it would be interesting to see. But I said, grab the camera, let's get down here and let's record a video. So we recorded this whole video in one take. And it is a nose to tail music video. I mean, I say one take, obviously there's a couple of cuts here and there, but yeah, this will be interesting to see. I haven't watched this video in a long time. Brandon Harris says, let's make it happen. And yes, I'm okay. I already read that one. Brandon Harris also says, I love to tune in and talk about it. Cool. Yeah, let's make it happen, man. Let's make it happen. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is called Moving On. Another jam by yours truly. Let's see. There we go. There we go. We'll make it full screen for you. Look how cool that bridge is, though. Look at little baby me. This is great. Hope y'all enjoy. Can you guys hear it? Oh, no. You guys are still with me. Nobody can hear anything. It's just all visuals. Oh, man. Should we try and run that back? I know why. I know what happened. I see it. You know, we fell on our face. Should we run that back with some actual sound? I want to acknowledge some of these comments before it looks like nobody could hear that at all. My apologies. Like I said, we're learning. We are learning together. Moonchild, we see out there. Moonchild says, it was awesome. I'm dating myself. That music. Hold on. Let me put on my glasses. This old man. There we go. I'm dating myself. 1 second. And then I'm going to play that with some sound because it's not a visually amazing video. So let's see. She says, I'm dating myself. I'm dating myself. That music, like back in the day, when one would say music was music, meaning when you can understand the words, the message behind the song. Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I've always loved about your boy B, Brandon Harris. It's like he is the definition of soul. And like I said, I mean, you hear him speak and it's like just the golden voice. And he's got the personality to back it up too. That I love that guy. Let's see. Moonchild also says, I'm sure your mom knows what I'm talking about, Alexander. I know what you're talking about too, because my grandfather used to say the same thing. I'd come around with that nasty rock music, you know, and he'd be like, you can't understand a word those kids are saying. And then it was about middle school when I got introduced to like Eminem and 50 Cent and, you know, a bunch of those hip hop beboppers. And so, yeah, there was a new wave of music. And my grandfather's like, just listen to the good stuff. Just listen to the good stuff. And I apologize, everybody. We had zero sound there. So we're going to go ahead. Richie says, I thought it was a take from Sound of Silence. That's so funny. That's so funny. Awesome. Brandon Harris says, I have that song on my favorites playlist. Cool. So you guys actually want to hear the song now? Should we play it with real sound? I think we should. All right. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear. Oh, and Brandon Harris asks, well, what's your Twitch handle? I'm not on Twitch. Should I be on Twitch? I don't even know. I'm just live on YouTube and Facebook right now. So YouTube is @ People Helping People Live. So that's the main thing for me is I want to grow the YouTube channel because Facebook demonetized us. So we're doing our best. We're doing this all for free for the love of people helping people. All right, let's play it again. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know if you can hear it this time. This song is called Moving On by Alexander J. Can you hear me? We'll have to talk about Twitch, Brandon Harris, because I have no idea.
Man, I'm feeling complacent. My mind has been racing. I've been chasing this greatness. I'm surrounded by basics. They've been placing this hatred. They're okay with complacence. I'm so sick of the fakeness. No belief they can make it. They hate but don't say shit. They just bank on the same bliss. Taking shots on the same fifth. Playing jams with the same riffs. I know that they got gifts, but they're deep in a whirlwind. I wish I could help them, but then I'd do the same shit. The same shit. Now I'm moving in a new direction. I'm sitting as I'm recollecting on the past, but living in the present, man. It's feeling like inception. I'm entering a new dimension, befriending all life's extensions. I'll be living what you regretting. You'll be looking for ways to spend it. Well, I'm looking for new investments. I'm using all the gifts that I'm blessed with. I'll be damned if I don't go test it. My musical gift is so precious. They need another hip-hop lesson. Start sounding like therapy sessions. The past, the present, the future. You relax while I put my best in. Yeah, I'll be moving on. I'll be moving on. Yeah, I'll be moving on. Yeah, I'll be moving on. Yeah. I'll be moving on. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be moving on.
Little baby me. Directed and filmed by Victoria Ward, edited, produced, mixed, mastered, engineered by Alexander J. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was Moving On, early on in my music career. Sorry, I'm trying to read some comments here. Hey, Jeffy, welcome in. Moonchild says cutie too. Oh, stop. Come on now. Yeah, we're just a little baby. It's so funny to watch those videos back. You know, it was so many years ago. Just really wild, very nostalgic. And like I said, that bridge was, it was just a really special place to film. And yeah, I just remember making that song and feeling the same way. Like, how could I make music again? Like, this is it. This is the one. And for people that don't know, like the music industry, trying to like kick down the doors in the music industry is such an uphill battle. You know, for anybody that's out there doing music, you know, my heart's out to you, because it's a forever fleeting endeavor, you know, and it really just feels as though no matter what you put out, no matter how hard you try, and no matter how many shows you do, it's really tough. And, you know, I've done it. I've done it for years and years and years. And so anybody else that's like really out there doing shows and putting themselves out musically, my hat's off to you, because that is not an easy path. So Brendan Harris says, follow him on IG and you'll see. Yeah, if you could message me privately on either Facebook or Instagram, your boy B, I'll check him out. And I'll just tell him that you sent me, or either that, or you could do like a warm introduction. That would be great, because I'm loving what I'm doing here on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. But, you know, if there's a better platform or another platform that I could stream to, I would love to get involved. Let's see, Jeffy. Oh, that was you. Yeah, that was me. That was me as a baby. Long time ago, 7 years ago. So Jeffy says you need to keep it on that. You need to keep keeping on that, I think is what that's supposed to say. Yeah. Thank you. Maybe I should. But Moonchild says, my son loved to rap, and he always said he was going to buy a party bus when he was a teen. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, that would be so fun. Well, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut this one here soon. I want to give another shout out to our sponsors, T-Town Boxing here in Tucson. They aren't just a boxing gym. They really have everything. They've got kickboxing, recovery, actual boxing, and from all age ranges. If you have kids that need to let out some energy and be coached and learn an amazing skill that they can do for the rest of their lives, boxing is a great thing to get into, and they do that. So if you have kids that want to take classes, they have classes for them. And when I was in there was people upwards of 60 plus, and they were in there boxing. So don't think it's too late. Don't think you're too out of shape, because anybody and everybody can go in there and start swinging and having some fun. Also, carsfortucson.org. We love you guys. We are proud to be representing you. They're really doing God's work out here. They're helping people that are financially stricken, and if they're carrying the burden of being financially strapped and have car issues and need repairs and things like that, carsfortucson.org is there to help. So I want to thank everybody for joining our stream tonight. I love you guys, man. I can't wait to have your boy B on. It seems like every single episode somebody pops in. I just, I get excited to see everybody. So look for your boy B's episode. We'll be having that soon. Reach out to me. We'll get that scheduled up, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Again, we are on day 11 of 30 live streams, and I could not be more ecstatic with the way that things are going. So thank y'all again for joining us. We'll talk to you in the next one. Deuce.
Yeah. What's everybody fighting for? Why can't people